Look what's finally here. I got my paid July Boxycharm. I'm so excited, you guys. This is my first paid Boxycharm in so long. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox everything together. I'll show you guys what I picked. I also did shop add-ons, so we do have some add-ons in here as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. Before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you have not already and click the bell notifications. That way you're notified of all of my future uploads. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the box. Like I said, this is my first paid box in years. Like, I was subscribed to Boxycharm, I want to say like 3 or 4 years ago until I got on their PR. And then I've been on their PR ever since, but they have since been doing some kind of changes to the program. And I didn't get PR in July, and I'm still unsure if I'm getting PR in August. They haven't updated us on anything yet, so I have no idea. Hopefully I do get PR in August because it is Icon Box month, which I'm so excited for, but I have no idea. So I can keep you guys posted. You guys will probably see in August whether I get the PR or not, because usually I get my PR boxes like quite early for the month. So if I don't have it by, you know, the first week of August, then probably not getting the PR. But I just needed to subscribe to Boxycharm because I couldn't live without it for a month. So I wanted to try it out again, and that way I could actually choose some of the products that I wanted, which I feel like doing so, I am so much happier with my box because I got to choose 3 out of the 5 products. And I feel like with the PR boxes, a lot of the times they're not as exciting because they just give you whatever, not necessarily things that you were hoping for, that kind of thing. So it's definitely more exciting to be able to choose products that you want. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. We'll start off with the card. The theme of the month is Hot Glow Summer, and we do have some spoilers on the back again. I have actually gone over this one. This is the Danessa Myricks Lowlighter Balm. I did go over that in my spoilers, but this one is a different shade than the one I said in my spoilers. This is the shade Unbothered, so maybe there is going to be a choice for different shades with that one. We also have this Dew of the Gods Fragrance Mist and this Glow Recipe Gloss Balm. So very exciting spoilers there. Now I'm going to start off with the products that I chose because I feel like those are the most exciting. And I will insert a screenshot on the screen of the products I was given the choice between, so you guys can kind of see which ones I had the option of picking and then versus which one I picked, and I will kind of explain why I picked it, I guess. So the first category, I'm just going to grab my phone here because I have the screenshot here so I can, because I can't remember what was in the list for my options here. So the first product, it says I had the choice between 5 different products. We had the Beauty Bible OG palette, we had the Drunk Elephant Be Goldie Bright Drops, the Biro Apple Matcha Tea Clearing Toner, the Glow Recipe Pomegranate Peptide Firming Serum, and the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Face Exfoliator. Okay, so the palette was an easy pass for me. I wasn't that excited over it. The Biro toner, I have a million toners. I'm not typically gonna choose skincare if I have more makeup related items because I have so much skincare, I just don't need it. Even though I do love Biro, I have probably like 20 toners. I don't need a toner. The Glow Recipe Serum I already own, so I didn't want that. We have the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Face Exfoliator. I believe I have a sample size of this. And again, it is skincare. So I did end up choosing the Drunk Elephant Be Goldie Bright Drops. Now I had like a sample size of this from Sephora. I recently kind of tested it out again, not like on my face, but I did show it in my spoilers video. And I was like, wow, I love this product. Why haven't I used this more? Because I just had like a little travel size that I had sitting in my drawer, and so I was like, okay, this is a really beautiful product. Actually, I love the way it looked on my skin, like on my, I guess my hand, because that's where I swatched it. So when I saw that this was an option, I was like, okay, let me go ahead and get a full size now, because I actually really like the way this product looked. And this is a very expensive product in my opinion. It's like $53 at Sephora or something. So I thought it had a pretty good value. I don't think it was the highest price value out of all the products, but most of my choices were skincare, so I didn't really want to go with those. This is kind of skincare, but I feel like it's like a makeup skincare kind of hybrid because this has like a glowy effect to the skin. So you can use it kind of alone, or you can use it under foundation. You can use it as like a highlighter. So this is how it looks. It comes in this cute little square kind of squeezy tube. I'll show you guys how it looks. I'll do some swatches probably of some products today, but I won't be doing like a try on. I could probably do a try on in a separate video since I do have quite a bit of makeup. So this is how the drops look. They're like gold, and then you blend them out onto the skin and it gives like a really pretty, like, look at that glow. It is stunning. I mean, I guess you could say this is kind of like skincare. I don't know, maybe it is more skincare than makeup, but to me this is the most exciting product out of the bunch that I was given to choose from, because I feel like, I don't know, I like Drunk Elephant, and this is not a product that I would typically buy with my own money, like full price, because I just think it's overpriced. But if I can get it in Boxycharm, I think it's a really good deal. So I'm really happy to have this in a full size now. All right, now the second choice options for me, I was given 4 different options. We have the TYS Beauty Lip Crayon Hyaluronic Liner. We have the In Beauty Project Glaze Lip Oil, the LYS Beauty Triple Fix Skin Tint Blurring Foundation Stick in LN6, and the Origins Checks and Balance Frothy Face Wash. Now this one I was torn because there's 2 products that I really wanted in this category. So I was like, what do I do? I mean, I really didn't know. I kind of just winged it. So I did end up going with the In Beauty Project Lip Oil. And this is in the shade Frosé. I will show you guys that in a second. Now, the reason why I chose it is because I wasn't sure on the shade for the LYS foundation stick. I looked it up on Sephora and I was like, I'm not sure if this shade is going to work for me. So I didn't want to pick it, and then, you know, it was the wrong shade. So I ended up getting the lip oil, and I was like, maybe I will grab the foundation stick in add-ons if they have it, and maybe it'll have more shades. So that was kind of my thinking on that. And then obviously, yeah, the skincare, I didn't want the face wash, and I didn't really care about the lip crayon. So those 2 were just like an easy pass. So yeah, I did go with the In Beauty Project Lip Oil. I already own 2 of these, but I do not own this shade. So I really wanted this one. And I am happy that I picked it because I did not see this in add-ons. So I don't know if it's because I already picked it for my box and they didn't show it in add-ons or what, but I didn't see it. So I was like, I'm glad I grabbed it in my choice because I really wanted it. So this is how it looks. It's like a pinky, kind of like a shimmery a little bit. It's not like sparkly, but it does have like shimmer in it a little bit. And it smells so delicious. It smells like a fruity drink, so I really, really like that. I'll do a little swatch. It doesn't really have a tint at all, so you can't really see like a tint, but it is very glossy and it has a little bit of a shimmer to it, I would say. It says it's supposed to be plumping, but I did try this on my lips and I did not experience any plumping effect whatsoever, so I don't know, but I don't really care if it's plumping or not. That's not why I chose it. I just really like the formula of these, and this is a nice pinky kind of shimmery shade that I didn't have. So I'm very happy that I picked that. All right, and then my last category that I was given, I had 5 different options again. We had the Bisha Essential Duo Blush in Dubai, the Aether Beauty Diffuse Reflection Bronzing Powder, the SL Miss Glam Ombre Eye Brush Set, the Rem Beauty Midnight Shadows Lustrous Liquid Shadow. I believe the shade is Fembot. And then the Wonder Beauty Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks. The eye masks were an easy pass. Again, it's skincare. Don't really care for it. I kind of was eyeing up the brush set a little bit. I was like, you know, I do really like their brushes. I have some of them already, and I don't know, it looks like a nice set. So I was kind of debating on that, honestly. I didn't end up picking it, but it was kind of an option for me. The Rem Beauty was an easy pass because I already own it, and I own it in that exact shade. Then there's the Aether Beauty bronzer. I don't know, never really heard much about this brand before, so I was like, it's not that exciting for me. So I was kind of like, you know, thinking about it, but I did end up going with the blush after doing some research. First of all, it's a really pretty color. It's like a bright pink color, but I had never heard of this brand before. So I was like, do I get the blush? I've never heard anything about this brand. I don't know, is it any good? I mean, I have a million blushes. Do I need another blush? But ultimately, I did decide to go with this, especially after looking it up online. And the price point of this is like $75 or something crazy. I was like, what? That's like more expensive than Patrick Ta. Like, I'm like, okay, I need to get this and just see how good it is for that price. Like, that is an insane price point. So I'm like, okay, that kind of sold me. As soon as I looked it up, I was like, yep, I'm getting this. If it would have been like a cheaper blush, like, you know, a $20, $30 blush, I may have passed on it and I may have gotten the brushes, but Yeah, for the price point, I'm like, I need to see this blush in person. So this is how it looks. And the packaging, I will say, does feel kind of cheap. Like, it feels very light plastic. Like, I don't even know if I can open this. It's kind of hard to, there we go. Okay, so the packaging I'm not a big fan of. I don't think the price point is justified based on the packaging alone. It feels very cheap, I will say. But this is the color. It's so pretty, like very, very bright pink. And I feel like with the powder and the cream, it's definitely giving Patrick Ta vibes, but definitely less luxurious feeling because like the packaging just feels so light. So I am excited to try this. Maybe I'll do a swatch for you guys. Is it super pigmented or not? Oh my gosh, you guys. It's not feeling that pigmented. This is the powder. No way. That is super disappointing. Look at that. I dipped in twice with my finger. This is the third time I'm going in. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I can't believe this has such a high price tag. Let's do the cream and see if the cream is any better. Not really, you guys. Oh my gosh. This is really disappointing. Even just the swatches, I'm like, there is like literally no pigment. So how is this blush so expensive? Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm not gonna really like this just based on the swatches alone, but we will do a try on in a future video and see if I like it or not. But yeah, these swatches are really disappointing. Like, look at that. All right, now let's move on to the Power Picks, which is what Ipsy picked for me based off of my beauty quiz. And honestly, I'm not that disappointed. I didn't get any extra makeup, which would have been my first choice, but I did get a body scrub, which I will definitely use because I always use a body scrub, and I have really liked Mud Masky in the past. I've tried some of their products before. I thought they were pretty good. This is the Velvety Glow Body Scrub. It says it's pH balanced, it's softening, smoothing, exfoliating, hydrating, and nourishing. And these products are made in France, so usually stuff that's made in France is pretty dang good. And I have really, like I said, enjoyed a lot of their stuff. So I wasn't mad to get this. And this is a pretty big size. So I am like, okay, not mad. Let me open it and see how it smells because I don't know if it has a scent or not. Oh, yep. It definitely has a floral scent. Is this like rose or anything? Does it have like a rose? Let me see. It doesn't say it's scented, but I'm definitely getting a floral vibe from this, which is not my favorite scent profile, but I mean, I'll still use it. It's a body scrub. Like I said, I always will use one, so I will definitely try it out. And then the other thing they picked for me is a lip mask, which I do love a lip mask. I use a lip mask every night, so not mad to get this. It's from Toy Factory. And it is the Nia Pout Niacinamide Serum Lip Mask. It says it's in Watermelon Whip, which if you know me, you know I love watermelon. So again, that's exciting for me because I love watermelon scented anything. And like, look at this packaging. It's so cute. I love all the pink. So let's see. It doesn't smell like anything. Why does it say Watermelon Whip if it doesn't smell like watermelon? But that's how it looks. So I'll definitely test this out and see if I like it. I have quite a few other lip masks though that I need to get through, but this is something that I would use. All right, and then that is everything that I got in my actual Boxycharm. So overall, like I said, I'm pretty impressed with the products that they picked for me and the products that I chose, except now I'm a little unsure about this blush and I'm like, maybe I should have got the brushes because this blush feels a little disappointing. But we will see. Like, I'm not going to write it off just yet. We'll definitely do a try on, but I'm very happy with the Drunk Elephant and the lip oil that I got. So overall, I am happy with my box, but I did go ahead and shop add-ons as well because there are some products that you can pick that you didn't necessarily pick in your box. You can shop in add-ons. They have a bunch of other stuff as well in add-ons and at very, very discounted prices. So I really wanted to take advantage because there were some really good products that I have been wanting to try. So first up, I did grab this sunscreen. This is the Everyday Humans Oh My God SPF 50 sunscreen lotion. Now I can't remember if this was $3.50 or $5. It was one of those two. I don't remember exactly, but I literally thought I was getting like a little sample size for that price because of the price point. I'm like, it's such a low price point. There's no way I'm gonna get like a size like this. You guys, this is huge. Like, I don't know if this is a full size, but wow, I was not expecting it to be this big. So that was like kind of a nice surprise because I really thought I was getting a really small travel size. So I wanted to get this because I've tried this formula before and I really, really liked it. And I actually need a body sunscreen right now. So I was like, this is the perfect time to pick one up at such an affordable price point. And I know I like this formula. So I went ahead and grabbed this. This has cucumber, green tea, hyaluronic acid in it, and it's an invisible and dry touch SPF. I love this. It literally just soaks right into the skin. It doesn't feel greasy or anything. It feels like a normal lotion. So I really, really enjoy this formula. Okay, then I also went ahead and grabbed the LYS foundation stick in add-ons. So like I said, I chose the lip oil kind of over the foundation stick because I wasn't sure on the shade. But then I ended up going with the same shade anyway. And I didn't really realize that until after. I was like, oh, maybe I should have just picked it as part of my choice. But I didn't know if I would get the lip oil then. And like I said, I didn't see the lip oil in add-ons. I did a little more research after my choice. After I'd picked everything and I was like looking through add-ons, I did a little more research because there was a couple shades to choose from. But this one ended up looking like it would be the best one for me anyway. So I did end up choosing it in add-ons, and yeah. So it is what it is. I got it anyway. I got both of the products that I wanted. So that's all that matters. But this is how it looks. And the shade looks like this. Okay, I'm gonna swatch it because I'm really curious to see if this is gonna be a good shade for me. Because that was like my whole thing. I didn't know if it would match. That's how it looks. Oh my gosh, I don't know. It might be too light. I don't know. We'll see. I'll definitely, like I said, do a try on of this. Hopefully it's gonna be okay. I mean, it looks a little light on my hand, but my hands are pretty tan right now, so it might work out on my face. We'll see, but it feels very creamy. I have already tried like their bronzers and blush sticks like these, and they're all amazing. So I'm hoping that this foundation stick is really good too, but I have heard really good reviews about it, so I have high hopes. Then I also grabbed a perfume. This is from By Rosie Jane. This was also $12. It is the Missy perfume. And I know that this has been an option in past Boxycharms, but I never got it in my PR boxes. And I thought it sounded good. Like, it has notes of coconut, pineapple, frangipani, green mandarin. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be like a fruity kind of beachy scent. And honestly, it really is. I was kind of hoping for more pineapple though. I feel like I get mostly coconut with this one, which I'm very picky with coconut and I don't always love coconut, but I think it's still a pretty scent. I will still wear it, like especially in summertime. But it is very, I would say, coconut forward. I don't get a lot of the pineapple at all, if at all. So yeah, I'm not like disappointed. I think it smells good, and I mean for $12, I will definitely use it because this is, I think, $40 some at Sephora. So for 12, I mean, can't complain. Although that is in USD, so Canadian, that would probably be like, probably more like closer to 20, but just under 20. I would say like maybe like $16, $17. But either way, it's still like 50% off of what I would pay at Sephora. So yeah, I'm happy to add that one to my collection. And then lastly, I grabbed another Makeup by Mario. This is the Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum. I got the shade Nude Glow. I've previously gotten another one of these in the Petal Glow shade. I got it in, I don't know if it was last month or the month before, Boxycharm. I can't remember, but I really wanted this nude shade because I love a nude lip. And this was also $12. So I thought for that price, really can't beat it. And this is how it looks. Very pretty color. I'm very excited to try this out on my lips. I'll do a swatch so you can see the color. Oh yeah, this is so pretty. Such a beautiful nude color. So definitely can't wait to try this out. I already know I like the formula. It's a little bit messy, especially like on the component here. It gets kind of all over, but you just have to like wipe it. But yeah, I love the formula. It feels very nice, very hydrating, very glossy on the lips. So very excited for that. But yeah, that is gonna conclude today's video. Let me know which products you got in your Boxycharm this month, and if you shopped add-ons, let me know what you picked up because there are some really good deals in there. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I will link Boxycharm down below for you guys if you're interested in checking it out for yourself. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.